Hello Community Day School students and teachers. This week we'll be talking about all the fun things that are happening in our school community, and you might even learn a thing or two. Let's get into it. Another week, another batch of news.
Indeed, here's this week's news. U.S. President Joe Biden met with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in discussing the current deadly Israel-Palestine conflict. Although President Biden supported Israel defending itself from, quote, indiscriminate rocket attacks, quote, White House officials said that he was also in support of a ceasefire. The president is receiving harsh criticism from the Democratic Party and internationally, as they have criticized the president for not being harsh enough on Israel's decisions with the treatment of the Palestinian peoples. Currently in California, officials are looking for the identity of a potential arsonist who may have started the bushfire that's currently raging in Los Angeles suburbs. The fire started on the night of May 15th and has, at the time of writing, burned 1,325 acres of land. On an app known as The Citizen, a photo was shown of a man who is believed to be the arsonist who started the fires. A $30,000 cash prize would be given to anyone who could report the man and turn him into the authorities. The man's name was Devin Hilton, and he was eventually found and detained by the authorities for questioning. However, after thorough questioning, not enough evidence could be found to arrest him for arson, and he was released. Los Angeles authorities apologized for the incident afterward. The largest wave of Moroccan immigrants to Spain seen in a single day happened when 2,700 Moroccan immigrants swam around border fences or walked across low tides to Spain's Ceuta and Melilla enclaves bordering Morocco. A majority of these immigrants are reportedly young men. However, the groups also included children and families. The border authorities reported that they used inflatable rings and rubber digits to get across the waters. Even so, drowning among the immigrants is high. Spain's Ceuta and Melilla enclaves have been historically been magnets for North African immigrants to Europe. This year has overall been a year of plenty mass immigration to Europe. However, despite these numbers, the European border authorities believe that the numbers this year have not surpassed the record-breaking numbers recorded in the years of 2015-2016. A little bit of happy news, more than half of the U.S. population has been fully vaccinated. Quite the accomplishment for such a large country.
Wow, that is really interesting. Also, on another good note, there's a ceasefire between Gaza and Israel right now. Thank you, Itai. Stay tuned for next week, guys. Bye. What prayer are we going to be talking about this week, Sammy?
Ashrei.
Ashrei, 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 V'Sacha. That Ashrei, Sammy? That sounds super fun.
It will be. Ashrei is a very interesting prayer that talks about interesting concepts. The first concept is the fact that the people who are close to God are happy, saying that God wants you to be happy. The next is that God cares about the poor, showing that He is caring. The last is that God rewards good and punishes evil, saying that He is a just God.
Wow. I learned so much from that. Thank you. And we're back with Rachel, who will be telling us a little bit about something that happened this week in history.
Thanks, Huvi. There are just so many important events in history that happened this week. But we'll start on May 31st, 1279, where Ramses II became Pharaoh of Egypt.
Wasn't he the pharaoh known to have been a part of the story of the Exodus?
Yes, he was. And that's not the only cool thing about this week. But on June 2nd, 1953 was the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II.
It's crazy how she's still the queen even to this day. Do you have any other history facts for us?
Yep, I have one more. On June 3rd, 1621, the Dutch West India Company received a charter for the West Indies, which includes the Americas, Caribbean, and West Africa. Do you know what a charter is?
What is it?
A charter is a written grant from the government by which something is founded and its rights are defined.
Wow, that was really interesting. Thank you guys. Stay tuned next week. Ari, I'm pretty confident it's going to be warm this week because it was last week and I really don't want it to rain. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. Now we have Ari with the weather.
Thank you, Hubi. During this week, there will be very nice weather, ranging from the 70s to low 80 degrees. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will have very nice weather in the upper 70s. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be around 80 degrees with some rain and clouds. Hubi, we had pretty nice weather over Memorial Day weekend. Did you get outside and do anything?
Yeah, I ate lots of ice cream and went outside on a lot of bike rides.
That sounds great. My family came to Rochester from Baltimore, which was really nice, and we definitely took advantage of the warm weather.
That's so nice. That sounds like so much fun. I wish I could see my family.
As summer comes around, I'm sure you'll get to see them. And plus, you're going to camp, so you have something to look forward to. Anyways, thank you so much for having me, and stay tuned for weather next week.
Guys, yeah, bye. So, Eli, how was your Memorial Day?
Memorial Day?
Yeah, we got a day off on Monday.
Huh. Thought it was weird when no one else showed up for school.
Well, why don't you tell everyone about the Sea-Doo ceremony that's coming up?
What's that?
When the first graders get their Sea-Doo ream on the 4th.
You just making things up now?
What about finals week?
Don't remember hearing about any final exams.
The school play on the 14th.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Well, just be prepared for the first grade ceremony on Friday and the school play the week after. Bye, guys.